Hello and welcome to Nikolay's genetics lessons, and today I have prepared couple questions about Myxomycota. Members of this division are commonly referred to as slime molds. Also presently classified as protozoans in the kingdom of Protista, slime molds were once thought to be fungi because they reproduce by spores that are born in sporangia, and you see here these beautiful pictures of the sporangia and slime mold itself. The large brightly colored networks of tube that we see on this picture are the adult form of the slime mold called plasmodium, but they have several stages in their lives. Take a look at this picture. Spores, where it all starts. Slime molds have primitive form of sexual reproduction. The nuclei in plasmodia are diploid. They have two sets of chromosomes. If the organism is exposed to light for a few days, the plasmodium clumps together and forms short stalks with multiple mushroom-like caps. At the end of these stalks, nuclei undergo meiosis. Chromosomes are reshuffled and nuclei divide, making spores, which are haploid, just one set of chromosomes. These mushroom-like fruiting bodies are called sporangia. Next stage is amoeba phase, when spores germinate and release amoeba, single-celled organism, making sporangia. Spore capsules is fatal for slime mold, the end of the adult organism, but its spores are dispersed by wind and germinate when they land somewhere damp. The spores hatch into the amoeba. Strictly speaking, they are myxamoebae. Under the microscope, they are indistinguishable from ordinary amoeba. They feed by engulfing bacteria and they reproduce by splitting in two. If things get dry, they form a cyst that can withstand dehydration until conditions are better, and if things get too wet, they grow flagella or tails and switch to a free-swimming cell form. They can live independently like this indefinitely. It's an extreme form of alternation of generations we can see in ferns and mosses. The amoeba is actual gametes, sex cells. Most species on Earth have two different sizes of gamete, one large and immobile, which we call egg and ovum, and the other smaller and mobile, which we call sperm or pollen. This isn't the case with slime mold. All the sex cells are the same size and shape. This is called isogamy. What determines if they are able to fertilize each other is a set of genes that form the cell's mating type. The average slime mold can have hundreds of different mating types, maximizing the potential number of mates. Next stage is plasmodia. It is grown-up slime. When two amoeba with compatible mating types meet, their cells merge and the nuclei fuse, going from being haploid to being diploid. Once this happens, the cell stops dividing, but nuclei do. The cell just expands and forms a new plasmodium. In some cases, a single plasmodium slime can cover a few square meters. Most slime molds live in a leaf litter, rotting wood or soil, damp places. They are very vulnerable to drying out, but it's not always a problem for them. Plasmodia can tough it out by forming a sclerotium. This is a hardened mass of tissue that has dried out completely and can survive for years. If it gets wet, it reactivates and slime mold resumes its former life. So now you know the whole life cycle of the Myxomycota, and we can return to our questions. And the first question is, in the phylum Myxomycota, the amoeba stage is, and as you see, amoeba is haploid. And the second question, what are the differentiated cells of the plasmodium called? And the last three answers, B, C, and D, are referred to different structures in the fungi kingdom, but you cannot find it in the slime molds. So our answer is going to be answer A. The plasmodium is acellular. And this is all for today. Subscribe and see you in the next video. Goodbye.